Yesterday, at approximately 4:45 in the afternoon, the Orange County Police Department was dispatched to the 800 block of North Burlington Street for the report of a possible shots fired incident. On-scene investigation revealed that a male suspect discharged a flare-type gun from the residence more than 30 times. Officers attempted to engage with the suspect without success. A search warrant was ultimately obtained to allow our officers to secure any weapons to ensure there would be no ongoing threat to the community. Members of the emergency response team initially attempted to execute the warrant through various forms of communications with the suspect. However, this was not successful. In an effort to establish communications, ERT breached the front door to allow for communications and possibly surrender. At this point, officers experienced what is believed to be multiple gunshots from a firearm coming from within the dwelling. Despite the ongoing threat to themselves, ACPD staff continued to try and engage with the suspect to safely bring him into custody. As the suspect began discharging several rounds from a suspected firearm inside the house, officers could not locate the source of the suspected gunfire or its intended target. Officers began to deploy non-flammable, less lethal chemical munitions to multiple areas within the residence where the suspect was believed to be hiding. The purpose of this type of a deployment is to cause irritation in hopes of compelling the suspect to surrender. Based on the preliminary investigation of this incident, we believe that the resident of the home, James Yu, 56, of Arlington, is the involved suspect. The Orange County Police Department does not have prior documented interactions with the suspect at this address other than 2 calls for service for loud noise over the past couple years. We are aware of concerning social media posts allegedly made by the suspect, and these will be reviewed as part of the ongoing criminal investigation. The suspect was inside the residence at the time of the explosion, and he is presumed at this point to be deceased. Human remains have been located at the scene, and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will work to positively identify the individual and determine the cause and manner of death. Our investigation has now transferred into a recovery operation as we work to collect all available evidence. There is no ongoing threat to the community related to this incident and no outstanding suspects. The suspect's residence was a duplex, and the other residents were evacuated prior to the explosion occurring. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries to any officers, other public safety officials, or community members. I can assure you that this incident will be thoroughly investigated. At this point, the primary investigating agencies are the Northern Virginia Critical Incident Response Team and the Arlington County Fire Department's Fire Marshal's Office. The investigative team also includes members of the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. We will continue to work this incident in collaboration and coordination with our federal partners. I would like to thank the Arlington community for their support during this time and patience as we complete what will be an extensive and time-consuming investigation. I also want to express how proud I am of the members of the police department and all of our public safety partners for their courageous and professional actions to ensure the safety of our community. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to add a few additional remarks on behalf of the fire department. Key point, this investigation is ongoing. There is no timeline as to when that investigation will conclude. The Arlington County Fire Department, the Office of the Fire Marshal, working with our federal partners, local partners, on a cause and origin. That will take time. I'd also like to share appreciation to the Arlington County Fire Department personnel. Their efforts last evening saved lives, period. They minimized damage to property, and I thank them for their efforts. The suppression efforts were ongoing through most of last evening and into the early morning hours. At this point, the fire is completely extinguished, but again, I say, the investigation is ongoing with no timeline for the conclusion. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Aaron Miller, the Deputy County Manager for Public Safety for Arlington County. I want to echo what Chief Penn and Chief Jenkins mentioned, my appreciation for the entirety of the public safety family, from our 911 team all the way through to the police officers, our paramedics, our firefighters, our emergency management staff, and all those within the community that have lended a hand to respond to this critical incident. Particularly want to say thank you to our federal partners, the FBI and the ATF, as they continue to walk hand in hand with us and provide resources where necessary. There are about 10 households that were impacted by this incident. Those 10 households, we've been providing direct support to them. We've been in contact with all of them, and that ranges from helping to provide them some housing and sheltering to also providing some basic needs, toiletries, other necessities. We're going to continue to do that. We've set up a reception center. We've reached out individually to all of those households that have been affected. We're going to have that reception center open for them today as well as tomorrow to continue to provide those services. Included with that is mental health counseling services. We're making available some mental health counseling. We're also providing referrals to some of our nonprofit and community-based partners, including the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and others as necessary. I do want to say that, as the chiefs both mentioned, this is going to be a prolonged and I think a little contracted incident. We've received resources requests from the Emergency Management Department to assist with debris cleanup, to assist in the investigation, things like that. As we continue to gather those resources, we're going to ask for the community's patience, as the surrounding area will remain closed for this for the foreseeable future, and we appreciate everybody's consideration of that. Thanks.
Good afternoon. I'm Dave Sundberg. I'm the Assistant Director in charge of the Washington Field Office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I'd like to thank Chief Penn and the Arlington County Police Department and Arlington County Fire Department for the opportunity to be here and for the opportunity to collaborate alongside our other federal partners in this very important investigation. The FBI is assisting and coordinating with Arlington County and our federal partners on this investigation into how this house explosion occurred and the individual who caused it. We continue to provide resources to help confirm that this was an isolated incident and that there is no ongoing threat to this community or to other communities. When the incident occurred last night, the FBI sent Special Agent bomb technicians, along with our other federal partners, as well as investigative agents, to support our law enforcement partners here in the local community and to assess the scene and provide technical support. The individual Chief Penn referenced had previously communicated with the FBI via phone calls, online tips, and letters over a number of years. I would characterize these communications as primarily complaints about alleged frauds he believed were perpetrated against him. The information contained therein and the nature of those communications did not lead to opening any FBI investigations. Again, I'd like to thank all of our law enforcement and public safety partners and appreciate the opportunity to contribute to this investigation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Craig Calamai. I'm the Special Agent in charge for ATF Washington Field Division. Last night we received a request from the Arlington County Fire Marshals to respond to a scene of an explosion. Dispatched special agents and our certified explosive experts and bomb techs out to the location. We have since been on site with the Fire Marshal and the Arlington County Police Department. We continue to be on site. Today we sent additional resources from our Baltimore field office. So we now have canines, bomb techs from both field divisions and fire arson experts on scene. We will be here for the duration, providing assistance. Currently, right now, conducting a grid search of the location with our partners to determine a cause and origin. Thank you.
You will now take a few brief questions.
As stated earlier, this is an ongoing investigation. There is no timeline for that investigation to determine the cause and origin. It's simply going to take time.
Can you speak to any gas leakage that was found within the residence or what could perhaps have led to such a massive explosion?
I can say that The fire department personnel turned off the gas before the explosion occurred.
Was there any evidence of bomb or other device?
I can't speculate on any additional cause or origin.
All right, you've been watching that live press conference from the Arlington Police Department. On the scene there, Arlington Police, Arlington Fire, as well as members from the FBI and the ATF, both from the Washington and the Baltimore field office, trying to piece together exactly what happened yesterday at that explosion. And hopefully we can give you another scene at what we're talking about, that massive explosion that was viewed not just from that Ballston community in Arlington, Virginia, but across the DMV late last night, because police saying that this all started back at 4:45 yesterday afternoon. There were flares that were shot up into the air. Police responding there to that neighborhood in Bluemont, that's in the Ballston area of Arlington. And when they got there, they realized that there was a suspect who had barricaded themselves inside that home. That suspect has now been identified as 56-year-old Jason Yu. The FBI says they had had no prior investigations into James Yu, but they are still looking into some of his grievances, which allegedly James Yu had aired on social media, on YouTube, alleging that there were conspiracies against Yu. But again, we will continue to follow that right here on Fox 5. And we're going to return to Judge Judy in progress. But coming up at 3 o'clock on the DMV Zone, we will have a full recap of everything that has happened in the last 24 hours. Stay with us right here on Fox 5 DC.